Well, hello. My name is Mad Kappa, and this is my free-to-play series. I cordially invite you to peek upon the wonder that is playing a game traditionally meant for the mobile phone, but on the computer, recording it, and putting it on the interweb for other people's pleasure, enjoyment, information, and education. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I dodged all of those points. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Here we are, free to play. What has happened to this account? We got to talk about this right. Let me grab that baby. We're not opening that shard. I know we like opening shards, but we got shards. Let's go to the shop. So, I want to go down memory lane with you. As soon as I'm done playing Whack a Pop Up. Grab those. Look at that. Boom, 20k. I'm rich. Remember, it is Monday, Sunday, August 1st. August 1st, new month. That means there are ancient shards abroad. There's shards. There's ancient shards you can get in the shop. Don't forget that. So why do we have to talk about this account? Well, I hit level 60, and level 60 is kind of a stop point. And internally, it was a point for me where I was going to decide whether or not to keep playing free to play on this account, whether to start fresh, give this account away, have fun, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to tell you that when I hit level 59. I was probably going to give away the account. Probably wasn't going to play it anymore. Had no legendaries at the time. Really didn't get a lot of progression champions. Got a couple really good niche champions. Gala Longbraids, for example. Fane. So, clan boss, great. We had at least one good arena champion. Though the rest of my champion, War Maiden, either Sinesha or Elaine, and Haikatoon weren't exactly blazing trails in the arena, and I still use those champions right now. But there was no music on for the first. I almost thought about restarting, but that was too good an opening. I can't let go of that opening. So okay, now we got the music going. Although I notice I'm getting some feedback. There we go. I don't know. I use the noise removal, what's it called? NVIDIA broadcast. See, I still see it. What are you picking up? Do you even raid, bro? I don't even know. Whatever. I hope it sounds good. So, okay. So that was where I was at level 59. Then we pulled Vizier, and that started to change everything. That gave me a clan boss team that went from a 3-key, occasionally once in a blue moon 2-key brutal, to a 3-key, easy 3-key nightmare. With only putting him in, he wasn't even at level 51 at the time. I don't have the crazy gear. So, wow. But still not making this account crazy, though from a clan boss perspective, set. Well, we need to talk about what's happened since. I did do a tease. For those of you who pay attention to the YouTube, I did do a short where we talked about a couple other champions that I pulled. I had 3 ancient shards and a dream during the Geomancer thing, and I pulled 2 out of 3 were epics, and they were Skull Crusher and Doom Priest. So suddenly, I now had a complete affinity-friendly clan boss team, and I even have Seeker and Painkeeper. So the future looked bright for this account. If I get 1 Man-Eater, I could start working on a Slow Boy. I could start working on some of those weird comp things. I had options, especially with Skull Crusher. Gives me a chance to do lots of things in the clan boss to make an eventual 2-key Ultra Nightmare. When you have Vizier, you have Skull Crusher, you have Painkeeper and Seeker in the wings. So all look good. But this account still wasn't crazy. I still struggle in dungeons. I still struggle everywhere, except for the clown boss, which is that's gonna drive me nuts. What are you picking up, Brock? Hey, microphone. What are you hearing? Is it the? What are the ghosts telling you? Oh, now you don't. Now you don't want to. I should share. I'd share this, but I'm always scared. I accidentally hit the wrong share, and I end up sharing my porn collection or something, which I think is against TOS. Well, I guess I could just edit that out, but then I'll forget it during a stream or something, and then you'll see stuff you shouldn't see, or perhaps you want to see. I don't know. I don't have dick pics. I don't even know why I said that. I don't. Maybe I do. Or maybe I do. Let that savor. I'll let that marinate a little bit. Anyway, so then this weekend happened. And close your eyes just in case it ruins it. Didn't ruin it. So here's where we're at so far, right? We've got Vizier, amazing. We've got Gal Longbraids, does very well. I do throw her in some dungeons, but really primarily arena. We've got Sinesha, who we've actually been transitioning out of arena just because I have better attack. I have an attack banner. I have a 5-star crit for Elaine. So, and I don't have it here. So the damage is just disproportionate right now. My Elaine does, I mean, I've got the 6-star, 40% crit damage. I actually have a reaction piece. It is defense. But overall, I'm still pretty okay with this. We got the attack, low roll speed, but whatever, right? It's good. Like overall, I'm okay with what she can do in the arena. You know, 216 crit damage, 3100 attack. Would like to have more attack, but hey, like to have more speed. We'd like to get over 200 at some point, but you know, definitely better overall gear than I have on my Sinesha. And especially as far as the accessories go, the rest can be built upon, right? So that's where we're at. Though I'm at 15 spider, and that was by manualing or pseudo manualing my Coffin Smasher's HP burn combined with Vizier's debuff spread. And then of course we have Skull Crusher, who we just got up the other day to level 60, or well, 6-star anyway, and he's almost there. We put him in some gear. We'll continue to work on this, but I'm pretty happy early on, pretty happy. 3,500, 38k, right? Even some crit rate a little bit. The ultimate goal: get him in defense boots, get him in crit rate gloves, and still be able to get 35 to 4k defense would be beauty. But we got the speed bang on for speed tuning for Nightmare Clown Boss. We still have some room to grow on these. Like it couldn't land defense, but hey, we'll take what we can get. I don't know if I want to take that to 16. It doesn't feel worth it to me. Same with this. If I can get him in a defense, did I get one recently? Oh, we might. Well, we don't want accuracy, so I don't know if that's even worth rolling this. Maybe we'll decide. Anyway, we definitely don't want an accuracy banner. What do we have on him? Attack. Yeah, we have an attack banner because we're like, well, we gotta put something. And that does give him some HP and defense. Anyway, sorry. I get squirreled. But as you can see, this is where I need help. Like I don't have a lot of crazy accessories, and we're still struggling. We can auto 13 easily every time. Wins every time. HP burn. I also can just nuke spider strat, but I can't take that quite to 14. And HP burn's inconsistent on affinities because of the different affinities. Blah 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 blah. Okay. And you can see here, I don't want to scroll down too far because I don't want to ruin it for you. So our plan was Umbral Enchantress, then we pulled Skull Crusher, and we pulled Doom Priest. Now, I fully plan on using Doom Priest in the Clan Boss when it is Spirit Affinity, especially, and even all affinities, because one's a decreased attack, one's a decreased accuracy. I don't really get a chance to hit Void very often, so it's well worth it to have Doom Priest at 60 for the War Master procs, and to get her, so she has a banner for speed. She can do okay damage, actually. Her damage is pretty underrated for a support champion, so you can build her out with some reasonable defense. I can get her to tank the stun. There's a lot of options. I've used Doom Priest a lot on my main account, so very familiar with what she can do. And also, obviously, she's going to be amazing leveled up. I can use her at 50 for now, so I wasn't in a hurry. I was probably going to do Umbral first because I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now in both Clan Boss and in... now I'm just looking at dungeons, right? So I thought, you know what, Umbral might be the key because I can do a revive, so I can get through that first wave with her. Maybe helps get cooldowns going for I don't know, just something. I'm on 18 Dragon. I'm on 16 Fire Knight. I'm on 13, and I think I'm on 15 Ice Golem, but I haven't tried to push it further, so I don't know where I am on an Ice Golem. But then, I also have Armiger, right? Turn meter, and I have him pretty fast. But the rest of the team, in order for this to be really work, the rest of the team needs to be there as well. I almost thought about bringing a second Armiger in to mess with turn meter, so they both would. That was prior to getting the HP burn. I think it's even better now with HP burn, but we just game changed this account, and this account, we're definitely not giving it away. At some point we will. I definitely will. Like, why else would I do this? But well, we still got to keep going, right? Haikatoon is, we're not taking her past 50. We've got Painkeeper. We've started putting books into her. I still want to get my Chaplain up there. I still think she's a good idea for killing waves and healing champions. And obviously, Apothecary, he's still there. Still want to 6-star him. No rush on it, but definitely there. Now wait, watch. Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. So, change of plans. Umbral, you're going to have to wait. Because we just pulled probably the greatest progression champion, epic anyway, in Raid Shadow Legends, in Miscreated Monster. This is a game changer. This is... And unfortunately, I don't have enough to even ascend him fully. But this is a thing. This is different. This makes this account so much better, and he does need books for cooldown, especially on Lightning Storm. The rest of this is nice, like the ally protection with continuous heals himself by 50%. It's very nice, especially early on when you don't have those big HP numbers. He doesn't have that crazy HP, but obviously even without books, when I need him to 60, because right now he's only got 34k health. When we can get him to 60k health, or we can really push that HP higher with decent crit rate and crit damage, you guys know. My spider team will skyrocket. I still probably will use the HP burn strat because I don't only have the one enemy max HP, which is Armiger, which is the weakest of them all as far as actual damage done. So, but obviously great because of the turn meter reduction. But yeah, so Miscreated Monster, he hasn't helped us yet, but it's close. It's crazy. I just put him in my Spider 16 yesterday just to test the waters. That's why he's in gear, just to give it something. And his shields are still a little too small, so we got to work on that a bit. But man, it was close. It was close. So obviously, this is gonna get me through, very likely through to Dragon 20 pretty easily now. I expect, because I have HP burn, though it is Coffin Smasher, which is a pain in the butt, I suspect that I will also work. Plus, I think I'm going to go with Crypt King Grawl. And what I'm thinking here is, if I have Crypt King Grawl at 30, or at 50, where is he? Because I have Crypt King here somewhere too. Right? So hear me out on this. This is my mad scheme. So if I use Coffin Smasher, Vizier, Armiger, Crypt King Grawl, and my boy, Miscreated Monster. So that's my team. But I force Miscreated Monster to use Ally Protect or something different on the first round, and save his shields for the second round. Crypt King Grawl can freeze if it's under an HP burn, and extends the duration of the HP burn. And as it goes now, spiders are getting getting 2 turns on me. I'm doing enough turn meter reduction that the HP burn is falling off, and they're actually doing attacks on me without HP burn on them. So if I can get it, so Coffin Smasher goes first, then Vizier extends or spreads, then Grawl freezes and extends, so they miss a turn of attacking. So I don't need the shield. I mean, there might be the odd resist, but I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. So he doesn't put that up till second round. By that time, they've come back alive. But now the big shield comes up. We save ourselves on the shield. Even if the spider does get around on us, which at this point probably will happen. Although I will get Miscreated Monsters Masteries up there. We've already kind of started. But that 20% is a huge deal on his A1. I don't think I have it on him. Oh, I do have it on him. Huh. It doesn't feel like I do. Okay, and I know I have it on Coffin. Okay. I should probably finish his up. I probably should. Anyway. Neither here nor there. So that's my evil genius. We do have him mastered now, so we're good there. That's why I have no gems or anything. I blew them all, getting him to 60 and getting his masteries done through the Minotaur. So yeah, so that's a huge deal. We have Miscreated Monster now, and it's. I mean, what do you say to that? It's. I mean, it's crazy to think that this account went 0 to hero, and the thumbnail is not just clickbait. It does change everything. So we're going to play this account. Now, we're going to reevaluate this account at level 70. And at level 70, I'm going to make a decision once again as to whether or not I feel like I want to continue to play this account, or start one new, or just back off from the free-to-play, right? We'll see where we are in 10 levels. 10 levels from 60 to 70 is considerable amount of time. That's not overnight. But at some point, I'm going to give this account away. And I feel like, finally, this account is worth giving away. What I think I might do, what I think might be a smart move is wait till the ninja giveaway is gone, so that no more ninjas can be gotten for new players. And then this account will be a good account for someone to win that has ninja on it. Which I think is a reasonably good idea. You see, I have no food. I gotta, we're starting from scratch here. Just burnt all my food. I had to get them up to 50, and that cost me food. It's ever the free-to-play life. So, hey, Plarium, I know I'm not there yet. Right? I got a long way to go on the daily logins before we get to this, where you're gonna take away this chicken and this sacred shard, mainly this chicken. But it's not easy for me to get chickens. There's one in the advanced quests, but it's not easy to build up champions. It is difficult. I get a 5-star here, which is nice. That's got Miscreated Monster earmark written all over it. And then what? Then when's the next time I'm gonna get a free one? Probably my monthly, and then I got a 4-star here, a 5-star way down here, 2-4. That's pretty pog. But then, and that's what, another 40-50 days away still. But then we'll have Syl, and definitely we have to build Syl. Syl of the Drakes is on this team, is gonna be crazy. No more Mistress of Hymns, right? She replaces Mistress, which I should have thought. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't have taken Mistress to 60. But in my defense, I didn't know I was going to get a Miscreated Monster. So, and I have used her quite a bit. She's still good 3v3. I can't totally regret it. Especially a little later on in 3v3 will be nice, because I can put some pretty good gear on her. And she can smack pretty decently when you do that. Anyway, I'm rambling. I get it. But, I mean, man, how am I going to get... I got Miscreated Monster. I have Umbral Enchantress. I have Syl coming soon. I won't probably do Lordly Legionary. Tanix will have to take to at least 50 for Faction Wars. Grush will have to take to Faction Wars, and I definitely believe Vizix will be crazier. Look at that. Okay. A player getting to 270 days gets a legendary champion, 2 sacred shards, no 5-star chickens. And then here, you're taking away the sacred shard and the 5-star chicken. So can I just go back here then, please? Because look at all the color here. I've got 1,000 energy. I got 100 gems. I've got voids. I've got 4 ancients, 2 sacreds, 200 here. And then here, what do we got? We got 200. We got 433. So we got 1,000 over 4 weeks, pretty much. And we get fragments for a champion that I don't fucking want. I'm still cranky about it. And everyone has different reasons for cranky, and they're all legit. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Any company, gaming company especially, that listens to the community's ideas and implements them is an idiot. Because the community is too varied, it's too selfish. Inherently speaking, we're selfish. So don't listen to the community suggestions per se. However, the community sentiment, the general consensus of a community on whole, is absolutely important, critical, one could say, to listen to. And that's the difference, right? The community, the specifics community are like, well, yeah, without the sacred, we don't get as many points for fusion events. Free to play, I need the 5-star chicken. The sacred gives me a better chance of getting a legendary, even though it will probably get me a dupe or an epic, right? It just the chip in the chair, which is by the way, that's my biggest deal. I get chickens from being part of the content creator program, so I know I'm in a very minority of people there. So, but the chickens are good for me, but less important than that sacred shard, because honestly, I don't want the champion that you're giving me fragments, so she's not going to change my account whatsoever. But if there's a 1 in 5 billion chance that I can get a Trunda or a Duchess with that sacred shard every month, that's important to me. It's more important to me than your fragments over 4 months for a guaranteed champion that I won't use. There's my 2 bits. And there's a lot of suggestions. There's a lot of alternate. Hey, why don't you put those fragments instead of the banner and the amulet, or instead of the 5-star glyphs, or instead of the 50, we get more if we just do our faction wars, or there's a whole lot of places here. Also, no legendary books, like we get 1 epic book a month and no legendary books a month from this. We get it from Advanced Quest, 1 of each. Come on now. You can't give it. Now you're giving us a guaranteed legendary champion that we still can't book if we're low spend free to play. I could go on. And I know that there's counters to all of that. But my point being on my rambling is, it's not about the individual ideas, comments, complaints. It's about the sentiment. In general, no matter what we've said, what we think, no matter what we have, the overwhelming sentiment is this is a colossally poor move by Plarium. And that's where I believe Plarium has to listen. They don't have to listen to my idea of the reasons for me, the reasons for Joe, the reasons for Albert, the reasons for Sam, and Karen, and well, certainly not Karen. But I feel bad if anyone's named Karen. If anyone watches this and your name's Karen, or you have a family member that's named Karen, tell them I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's probably the original person who was a Karen that made Karen a bad thing. I think it was actually a joke. I think it was actually a comedian. But anyway, but as a whole, we all say one thing in overwhelmingly in agreement, and that this is a shitty move. It's a piss poor idea to get rid of those 2 pieces for fragments. I understand your perspective, but the juice isn't worth the squeeze for most players. For a make that champion Duchess. Even then, you'll have more players that are like, okay, I'm on board now. I have 1, but I'll take 2, or I don't have any, I'll take 1. But the rest of us, well, not us. I'm on that side. I would love it with Duchess. But there's people that have 5. Do you think Tham would rather have a sacred shard and 5-star chicken, or a 7 billionth Duchess? there's no way that replacing those two things with fragments, no matter what champion you're giving, is a better than option. It just isn't. The only possibility is if it was for either a champion that is end game viable, like Scylla the Drake's kind of is, that you cannot get from shards. That's the only way you're going to appease everyone instead of what you get. And even then, people are still going to say, look, I'd still rather have the 5-star chickens. I'm free to play. I have enough legendaries. I just need to be able to build them and book them and get them to 6-star 60. And this is not helping with that. This is detracting from that. So even then, there's a negative sentiment to it. At the end of the day, we don't need this. I don't need rarity charms. I don't need this. Well, maybe the 6-star, although they never hit well, it seems. I don't need the 10 type charms. I don't need it twice, certainly. You can get rid of one of them. I don't need these, the soul stones or the blood stones. I'm pretty sure I can farm enough of those. They're not bad rewards by any means. But hey, how about the 5-star glyphs? I'll sacrifice that, the 10 brews. Right? These are all this rank charm. Actually, I really like the rank charms. The rank and the rarity charms I like. It's the other ones. It's these ones that I'm dead with. The core hammers, I do like those. I like the gems. The energy's always good. 300k silver, 400k. You can probably get rid of that, though it's not a bad offer. I'm just saying there's lots of options here to get rid of. Right here, 2 glyphs, 10 brews. Replace those. Right? Replace those. Replace those. You know how much this is worth to me? Less than 300 energy. Because in 300 energy, in Spider, I can get multiple 6-star rings. Multiple. Or anything, 6-star anything. I will get a 6-star in 300 energy. So these are probably worth the least. These are worth 18.5 experience, so that's I think that's about the price of a non-raid pass nightmare campaign run, which is 16 energy. So that's worth, 160 energy. Is that a fair? That's worth 160 energy. Well, I already got more energy. So, I'm just offering you options. Okay. 27 minutes in, I haven't done a damn thing. But you guys are used to that by now, aren't you? All right, let's do some stuff here. What do we got going? What do we what is even? Oh, I went into the tavern at some point. Right. We were doing something. We were being productive, chat. No, we weren't. That's a bold-faced lie. Who did I pull? Did I summon? I don't think I did I? I still want to pull these, but we're going to do the first thing we've ever done. Because I have so many champions, important champions, kind of pseudo-backlogged, Ninja should still be built. Umbral should be built. Miscreated Monsters now next on the table. Doom Priest should be built. Chaplain, Apothecary to 60. I don't need new champions right now. I don't need new champions. We're good. So I'm going to save those for a 2x event. And it feels weird and awkward. I don't know how long I'll last, because I think it's Voids this weekend, then a 10x, and then Ancients. Holy Jesus, that's like 3 weeks. I don't know if I can make it. We're going to try. We did summon. You lied to me, guys. God, I asked you one question. You figure you'd be able to tell me the truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. I should probably... Do I have a attack ring? No. Never mind. I don't use her in the clown boss anymore, as you can see. So she was the first casualty of war with Vizier, because now my Fang can land it and he extends it on both the defense down. She also has a weaken. She also has poison. She also has an attack down. And she's actually with Vizier. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. I wasn't paying attention. With Vizier, Fane is might be the second best champion in the game for me. because she has everything. Draco doesn't even have an attack down, so technically, I guess the Draco hits way harder. Well, I mean not way, but way harder. But with Vizier, definitely it closes the gap between her and Draco, doesn't it? Because I mean the 4 poisons are crazy, and the defense down weakened, but she got that plus an attack down, and then Draco pops back into the lead for unkillable because the decreased attack just takes a slot you don't need, or so is my theory. Which I don't know. Is it sound? Is it a solid theory? Ooh, so AI. I was thinking about doing a video on AI because I still think AI is broken. I know it's been improved with the advent of the AI planner, whatever you call it. But unfortunately, you still can't tell the game to wait X turns before using Y. That's a little, I get it. That's a little like, of course you can't type of moment. I get that. But also, you can't tell it how to prioritize targeting. And so I still manual this. I have it set up to auto. Well, actually, maybe I don't, because I think I still have it here. Yeah. Oh, no, it's like this one. I should probably put Elaine in now. So I have it set, and I even just kind of double it up and make sure. Every once in a while, Gala likes using fearless aggression. But here's the thing. I want her to go. If I can kill the person with my A1, I want her to use the A1, not the A2, because then on the second go around, she might need the A2 for a particularly high defense champion. It only makes sense. And she doesn't do it. And I actually usually prefer this as the opener because it's a double hit on everyone, not just a single and then an AoE. And that second one's good for cleaning up the mess afterwards, when there's usually 1 or 2 dead. Or I'm dead and it doesn't matter. Like here, we'll find out right away. Oh, not speed tuned. Not speed tuned. I'm probably... Oh, I am. See here, I know this is probably going to kill these 2. Right? So why would I want to use this, which may only kill 1? See? Now here, I can come to him, and I can do that. Good, he's dead. I can use the A1 or A2. But let's pretend there was another tanky, like a Syl. So I take out Syl, she requires a double hit. I use A3, the A1. The A2's open because I know that Relic Keeper, I've got weak affinity on my nuker, so I'm probably going to need that A2 to kill her. And that's the one thing left on AI is target priority. And I guess it's so situational, but at that point, stop being so lazy and just take it off auto. But it would be nice to be able to prioritize target in the AI somehow. I don't know if that's possible or if that's asking too much. But even just simple things like always target lead. See, like it will use this, but I don't want it. I just want to kill Shermani. And then let a Chew do his thing. You didn't get us all. Oh dear. Whoa. That didn't help you at all, but that was kind of cool to watch. This is nasty. Look at that. Defense. No, thank you. Why do you have Coronor as your lead, boy? Hey, boy. I gotta fight this. I'm probably gonna lose this, but it's a matter of principle. Why? I mean, I guess why wouldn't you? But I mean, Kale has an aura. Even a weak aura is better than no aura, isn't it? Hold on, look at the HP values. There's so much HP. There's so much HP on all of them. Here's a perfect example. I'm going to go after Toramori here. Now, I'm fairly certain my A1 can kill her. That leaves me the A2 here, because I don't know if my A1 would kill. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But now, I don't have to guess. You know, whereas if it was an auto, it would... Well, okay, we're good. But I'm just saying. Of course, now that I mention it, it'll never come to pass. But I've noticed a lot of times, I used to just do these all in auto. And then I noticed more than once that it was like, oh God, we could have won this. And now it took twice as long, or we didn't win because she used the wrong... Especially when she doesn't use her A3. She goes right to the A2. But on the flip side, if she loses health, I think her A2 does more overall damage. So in that case, well, here's a perfect example. We want to use this on like a high HP target so we can get 2 kills out of it. Now this case, I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just kill her and we'll take the debuff. Especially since she's going after Rain Beast. That is perfect. I'm sure glad you didn't tune her. Thank you, whoever this is, for not even putting your champions in the right turn order. So here we can then go after her and then kill them. So, booyah, baby. We were having a lot of difficulties in the arena for a couple weeks, or maybe a week and a half. It felt like the bot accounts were gone. I do notice on my main account there's still a lot of weak accounts, but I think that's those who use the bot accounts to get where they probably shouldn't be. And maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think Shermine is the more dangerous one here. She'll probably heal herself like an idiot. There's another example. When you're solo and you're healing, it's an HP balance. So you basically got 10%. Good job. Great heal. If you're in lifesteal and you would have just used your A1, it would have been a better hit. Anyway. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Really great, guys. Really great streamer. Really happy. He makes amazing content. You really have to check him out. Does YouTube, and just a great guy overall. Just really good. Let me get caught up in chat now, though. I see 2.5 hours ago someone said, "How are you?" I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Really good to see you guys. All right. It's an impersonation. Who did I impersonate? Which Twitter personality did I just impersonate there? Let me know in the comments down below. What you need to do now is watch my videos. There are videos. I see your question. You want to know how to do Doom Tower 90. In my videos, I did 17 videos. I did it with rares. I did it with commons. I did it with uncommons. And I did it with epics. I did it with 4 legendaries. I had 2 Seal of the Drakes. I did it once with your grandma just doing the controls while I told her what to do. It's all in my videos on YouTube. Check them out. Who's that? It's impersonation day today. Okay, third one. Hey guys, something I've got to tell you. This is going to change everything. Everything you know about anything is now going to be different after watching the video that you're going to see here, which is going to be different than any video you've ever seen before. World's records will be broken. Lives will be shook. It is going to happen here. I'd have to edit this so every time it moves up and close and I have stuff flashing all over. I don't do that impersonation quite as well. I guess. Yeah, get some. Oh, she died from the poisons. Didn't even have a chance. All right, well, that's what happens when you're slower. Honestly. Really? Come on. Look, I don't do account takeovers anymore because, frankly, you all suck. You're all assholes. Never do anything right. I'm tired of doing it. It's just not worth it anymore. I try to do it, you never listen. It's bloody rubbish. Look, it's all about the... No, I can't do that one. That didn't start right. I gotta... Oh, see, this sucks. Oh, I'm committed now, but this is not good for me. Oh. Oh, ow. Oh, and a stun. Oh, we gotta get lucky here. No, that's the opposite of lucky. Lucky would be if he were dead. Now he's not dead. Oh, Jesus, that's twice. Everybody dogpile. Yeah. Who else is that? Oh. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Look, I don't know what your problem is, but that's kind of hurt. Extra turn. Can we get her? No. See how little that can. I mean, I had attack down. So, oh god. Oh, that. Give me a counter. Nope, she's dead. This is a problem. This is a loss. Gala can't take a hit from Brago, and I can't kill him. He's got way too much defense. Look at that. Oh, but she gets counterattack. Get him! Yeah! The first time I don't have to bitch about masteries screwing me. I'm sure it happens to me all the time, right? I actually get the good rotation. We got one left. I don't want... Oh, God, speed. I'm going to be slower than either one. This is a nightmare. And I already died to this one. Oh, okay. Well, we haven't tried this. I'm going to be faster, so there's a hope. Oh, I might be faster. I shouldn't say I'm going to be. It's not like I have blazing speeds on my champions, but it seems that I get paired against similarly speeded speeded accounts. You settle down. You just slow your roll. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to get rid of him, but let's get rid of that. Okay, now we're gonna go for it. Oh. That's less than ideal. That's fine, because I was coming after you anyway, buddy. Oh, you kidding me? That's bullshit. See, this is what's wrong. How the hell did he live with a sliver of health? It doesn't matter. It's as long as I don't kill myself on the reflect, which it's reflect. We all know. It's only level 300 war chiefs that have a good reflect. He wins again. The greatest champion of all time. I got so many. Where are we on the missions? We're actually on this win 150. So, hey, it takes time. It takes time. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two, but it also takes time. I'm trying to think of who else we got. What did you think went on? I've got 17 of them. 17. I found 7 duchesses. I've already got them. I know. You'd have to know. That's a unique one. That you'd have to really know your streamers to get that one. It makes me laugh though. It's rare that I laugh at my own jokes, but I find that funny. And you're all probably like, that was annoying. Please don't ever do that again. Please stop. That was the opposite of funny. If funny were what you were going for, you failed. You missed. Strike out. Oh, okay, what do I need? No, I need all these to be... We'll level them all up. How many do I need? So I basically need... I'm going to say 3, because I'll probably have 2 chickens. So I need 3 5-stars. So I need 3 40s, plus each of them needs 4. So I need 19 4s? Level 4s? Okay. But I'll get some chickens anyway? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just... I'm not... They're 30 runs. Who am I kidding? We'll do that. What are you doing, Florian? Sorry. I'm sorry. If you know this is you and you happen to be watching this, which I don't think you watch my videos, but we are friends and I apologize. But that's funny. It's funny. You just gotta have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with the humor that is that. Who else? All right. See what's happening in the stock market. Things going good. Things going great. Got a little money on the B ball. Got a little Dogecoin, so we're doing good here. Video just dropped this morning. Gotcha. I need a stream deck so I can do all the noises, just randomly push noises. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Strike Force. And where was I? 7. It's a tough one to do. That's a prop. I need a prop for that. That impersonation needs a prop. It needs a wig. It would be much easier. I should probably do a clan boss key too. Before I call it quits on this stream. It's 47 minutes. This won't take too long, I don't think. So yeah, how about that? A miscreated monster. Literally, it was my level 60 sacred shard, by the way. It was my level 60 sacred shard that got that. The craziest thing I think about it is I think of all the epics I've pulled to this point. Gala was amazing, right? But Void Shards is a free to play. Is like, I don't know how do you get a Void Legendary not named Vizix if you're free to play? I guess I need to start saving my Voids, especially because you need that 2 times. Because there's not enough Voids in this game. There's not Void Shards. I think I've only gotten 1 so far from Clan Boss. I've gotten more Sacred Shards than I've gotten Void Shards from Clan Boss. And not a lot of... Ultra Nightmare has way better rates. I can attest from the main, obviously. But it's not fun. Also, can I not... The only day I couldn't do anything because I was trying to mess with my internet. Oh, sorry about not streaming this weekend. It's a long weekend in Canada. It's a civic holiday, I believe. I don't know. It's one of the good things about staying with the British is you like having holidays for everything. I think civic holiday is like a union holiday, to be honest, isn't it? Isn't civic holiday basically to let's find out. I might have just made that. I was like, no, you asshole. You don't know what it is. Civic holiday. Yeah, first Monday in August. We get that. But why? Though the first Monday in August is celebrated in most of Canada as a public holiday, it is only known as a civic holiday in Nunavut and the Northwest Territories, where it is a territorial statutory holiday. In other provinces and municipalities, the holiday is known by a variety of names, including British Columbia Day in BC, New Brunswick Day in New Brunswick, and Saskatchewan Day in Saskatchewan. All of these places celebrate the date as a provincial statutory holiday. The holiday is celebrated as Heritage Day in Alberta. Oh, I remember Heritage Day in Alberta. It's a fake holiday, but I thought it was originally civic holiday. Yeah, the word civic is in reference to municipalities such as cities, towns, or whatever. This day is not legislatively mandated a public holiday across the country and is often given different, more specific name by some municipalities or provinces. I don't know for sure because Colonel By Day in Ottawa? What the fuck is wrong with you? Simcoe Day in Toronto? I'm pretty sure that's another racist dude that probably owns slaves because Toronto has a problem. Dundas Street. For those of you who don't know, Dundas is a huge figure in old-timey Toronto. he helped. I mean, their Dundas Street is probably the biggest street in Ontario, but he was a racist that owned slaves. He was not a good person, like outside of the fact that he helped build the city. So they're changing the name of the street, which I wholeheartedly agree with. This is something that I've shifted my thought on. At first, I thought, gosh, is it really that important to forget our past? I mean, a lot of bad shit happened, or people did bad things, but did a lot of good things. But then I thought, well, how would I like it if someone was like, hey, we're naming a street after, one of the English kings that slaughtered 50% of all of Scotland. Oh, hey, that sounds great. Let me get right on that. As a proud Scottish heritage, definitely wouldn't be something I would be for. So then you put it in a matter of perspective, and you think, yeah, you know what? Hey, you know what? He built a city, or he helped build the city. He did some stuff. He also was a slave owner, and he argued for it. I think he was pro-slave. I don't think he just owned them. I think he was like fought for them or something. Let's look up Dundas. I shouldn't paraphrase on something like this. It used to be a town. It used to be a town. It's now part of Hamilton. But it's also Dundas Street, which stretches forever. Scottish politician Henry Dundas. Let's talk about him. He was trusted lieutenant of British Prime Minister William Pitt and the most powerful politician in Scotland in the latter decades of the 18th century. He was the Viscount Melville. I don't know about that. In office, Home Secretary, instrumental encouragement of the Scottish Enlightenment and prosecution of the war against France, and the expansion of British influence in India. So he was pro-British influence in India. Is this the right Dundas? I feel like this isn't the right one. Oh no, there it is there. Oh. He's commemorated by one of the most prominent memorials in Edinburgh, 150-foot high Category A listed Melville Monument at St. Andrews Square in the heart of Newtown. He helped establish. The monument was paid for mostly by friends and naval personnel. Memorials to Dundas have become the focus of controversy over his role in delaying the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. There you go. So he basically was trying to stop or impede progress in getting rid of the slave trade. So obviously Scotland has some issues too, but we have obviously Dundas Street is named after him, and so probably should get rid of him. There was a point to that. There was a point. I don't even remember what the point was, but now you learn a little bit of our history. I don't know. Oh yeah, because the Toronto is some other dudes celebrate some other dude for civic holiday. I remember it wasn't always Heritage Day. I bet you if I looked that up, I seem to recall it was Civic Holiday in Alberta, and we changed it to Heritage Day. Heritage Day is a lot about the founding of Alberta. It's tied to that. We have the Heritage Fund, which was a very smart idea that got completely undermined and screwed over the decades. We were actually at a Heritage Fund. It was an Alberta savings account, essentially. That the plan was to be self-sufficient outside of oil, so that in the lean years we could sustain all our current infrastructure and programs and blah blah blah. And yet, in the years that oil was up and we were making lots of money, we could add to the fund. And I don't even know who, someone screwed it up. Someone took money or borrowed or lent money or just piddled it away or whatever. So. Good job, Alberta. Long story short, Heritage Day. Or Saskatchewan Day here in Saskatchewan. I actually had no idea it was Saskatchewan Day. I thought it was Civic Holiday. Which I'm sure. It didn't say here. It kind of didn't give a real... But I'm pretty sure someone's like, we should give a holiday for for civic duties. I don't know. Like the QP union. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now. I might be making stuff up. I do that often. It's very easy to do. If you sound convincing enough. 55 minutes. Oh, I feel bad for you guys on this one. I rambled again. I have no idea. Don't leave a comment down below if you disagree with changing the name of Dundas Street or the name of football teams or the taking down of monuments. I don't care. It's not a political site. Please do not. We're gonna stop this. We're gonna end it on a clan boss fight, and then I'll come back to this. I don't care. I truly. People get pissed when you do that. People just itching for when like something comes on the radio or on the radio. Well, again, when we're all sitting down on the radio and we're listening to the news, and something comes up about taking down monument. When we're, something on TV or whatever, or on Twitter, about taking down the monuments, and someone gets all riled up because there's always one. Everyone's got that friend. I'm sure some of you have lots of friends like that. Nowadays, probably all your friends are either pro or con. But back in my day, back in the Gen X day, we had people of differing opinions that could still be friends. I know it's a foreign concept now, but back then it was very common. It was awesome. Someone would just rant and rave about it. And then there's nothing quite as satisfying as looking someone in the eye and going, I could care less. I really don't care. What do you mean you don't care? I mean, this is just, no, don't care. Yeah, but, and you can do it either side. That's the best part about it. You can piss off both sides. Can you believe that Trump, I don't care. Canadian, don't care. Don't care. Can you believe that Biden, still don't care. Let me check my care pocket. No, empty. Trust me, try it sometime. No greater feeling. Make sure you know your audience. Sometimes that can be problematic. They might get a little too pissy, but for the most part, very fun. I think I've fought, by the way, Spirit Affinity just about every time, which is about the least friendly of these comps, because obviously I get the better damage from Frozen Banshee, but not so much. And then the downside is it's easier for my debuffs to fall off. And because I can't speed tune right now because I don't have my my Doom Priest ready to go in here, I could put her in at 50 instead of instead of Apothecary, but she'd still die too quickly because she wouldn't have Giant Slayer to heal herself back up, and her the heal at the beginning of the round is not enough. So it's unfortunate because I think my best is probably Force Affinity, because even though Frozen Banshee's weak affinity, that's when we get what's her name? We get Fane. So okay, here's my leave a comment if you made it this far. Appreciate you. Comment down below. Well, we've got the impersonations, but we also have, is Frozen Banshee out of this comp? That's my question. Now, Apothecary will be out of this comp, probably by Doom Priest. But what purpose truly does Frozen Banshee serve in this comp? She does have the poison sensitivity. Yes. She puts up poisons. Those are less important because, although it does take time, I guess, Fane can also put up poisons, and she can max it out eventually. And because we have the extension, is it that big of a deal? Can we just use her? She puts 2 poisons up, so it would take 4 rounds. Because we wouldn't have the poison sensitivity, we'd have 7 open slots. She'd go 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's what, 12 turns to get there? Is that? I want to check the math. So maybe Frozen Banshee, we keep her around and then just take her out when it's Force Affinity. Because here's my thought. Is Frozen Banshee and getting up those poisons quicker, because it only lasts like 20 turns. So I mean, that's a considerable amount of time I'm not getting full poisons. Plus the poison sensitivity, which is I think roughly 12k per poison. We'll see what happens here. I think it's 50 and it's 62.5. Yeah. So 12.5 per poison. Which is what, 6 poisons. but we would add a poison there if we didn't have it. So minus 50. So that's what, 25, 50, 4. So it's really 3, so 12, 25, 30. So it's only an extra 37,500 if my quick math is right to have points in sensitivity. That's all I get each round when I'm maxed out. Also keeping in mind I get maxed out quicker if I have that. So is that more important than, and I'm getting to the crux of it, Ninja? Because I think if I put Ninja in for Frozen Banshee, and I put Doom Priest in for this is a good low. This is actually a low one. No, we still made 20 turns. No, this is about right. I think my highest is 19.5 million, but I'm pretty sure that was on Force Affinity. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so if Apothecary's out, Doom Priest is in, do we take Frozen Banshee out, put Ninja in? I think they're both magic affinity, right? So it's not like it's an affinity friendly change. She is doing the most damage here, but I think we lose the poisons quicker. We lose the sensitivity, which is 37.5 per round once they're at max. But Ninja will do a shit ton of damage. Keeping in mind, I have no books. I haven't finished booking. Oh, I don't have to book Vizier anymore, do I? So, I mean, I can switch right over to booking him. And my next booking, unless I pull a legendary, because I'm not going to book Crypt King Grawl, I don't think that's worth it. My next legendary booking, if not Ninja, like, then who? How many books does he need? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. And he'll be putting Hellburn on, right? And I'll just have to make sure but... So how hard is it to tune him when you're using counterattack? Because he's getting 15%. So this is on a 4 turn. This is on a 3 turn. So turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. So it's being used twice. Being used 4 times in a cycle, roughly. So that's quite a bit of turn meter boost. But if we have the numbers right, he'll still lose that extra turn meter. I have to play around with that. If it's in the Clan Boss calculator, we should be able to figure that out. Interesting thought. But so that's my question. We'll leave it at that. Do I keep Frozen Banshee in my Clan Boss team and just build around that? Or do I bring in Ninja? Or do I only bring in Ninja when he's booked? Or do I only bring in Ninja when he's 6-star? I think that's obvious. I think I have to have him 6-star to bring him in there because you need the War Master procs to heal. Though maybe with the extra damage you wouldn't need it. I don't think that's a good idea to try. So those are the questions. And then I guess the sub question of that is, you cannot convince me that Miscreated Monster shouldn't be my next 6-star. I don't think many of you would try. But after Miscreated Monster, we've got a lot of options at 50. Do we bring in Doom Priest? Do we bring in Umbral Enchantress to 6-star? Do we do Ninja next? I mean, keeping in mind, I'm done booking him. I don't even know if he can put any more books. Oh, I got the 2 books there. Which I thought I might need, but now that I Miscreated Monster, this might be less important. This will be good still on the Fire Knight because I don't have Allure yet. Hopefully we get her one day. Because then we got the heal reduction. It's a 50 each hit 2 times. Each hit has a 50. If each hit has a 75% chance, that's pretty much guaranteed, right? The decreased attack and heal reduction are incredibly important. So those are my thoughts. Or do you think, hey, you're still forgetting about Apothecary, Chaplain, and Rearguard Sergeant? So let me know your thoughts. Comments down below. I always like hearing your guys' opinions. I usually ignore them, and sometimes to my detriment. Sometimes I'm right. Very rarely, but once in a while. So thank you all for joining me today. Appreciate you guys making it a full hour and 5 minutes into the broadcast, plus my opener, which I've turned down the volume. Whoever it was that complained it was too loud, I've turned down the volume on it. I haven't changed it, but the volume's lower. I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Please be kind. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.